What do I do here now? So as you probably see, the weather's changed. Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Guess where I am today? I'm in Wasdale Head in the Lake District, and today we're going to go up England's highest mountain, Scafell Pike. So we're going to be bagging 4 wainwrights. We're going to be doing Lingmell, Scafell Pike, Scafell and Slight Side, and then back to the van. So should be a good one today. I've not been up here before. I've been actually saving this for a day like today. It's Monday the 10th of June and obviously this is one of the most touristy summits because it's England's highest mountain. So I've somehow managed to get a day off today, so I thought, right, the weather's looking not too bad. It's forecast a couple of showers later on, but that's not too bad, is it really? So I thought, what an opportunity to get myself up there. Hopefully it will be quiet. There's a few cars and people in the car park, but you know, that's to be expected. So anyway, pre-hike banana and off we go. The route itself today is just over 8 miles and 4,664 foot of ascent. So won't be easy, but we'll do it anyway. I'm going to put the route in the description, so if you fancy having a bash yourself, just copy that and type it into your OS maps. I've parked up on the National Trust car park in Wasdale Head. So today's been the first chance in 6 months I've been able to use my National Trust membership. If you're a National Trust member, it's free to park on National Trust car parks. So yeah, I think otherwise it's about £9 for a day. So it's definitely worth getting one, I think. It's not just that, you're helping National Trust put paths down and everything else you do. I'm not sure if I'm on the right path here. That's the path beside Lingmell Gill, I think. But we're going up Lingmell Fell. Anyway, time will tell. Yeah, I'm on the right path. But according to the Garmin, I think Garmin's been on the beer last night. Well, it's just gone 9:30 and there's quite a lot of people about. It is to be expected, but I still imagine it's going to be quieter than it will be on a Saturday afternoon or a Sunday afternoon. So but yeah, so on the way here I came a different way in today. Normally I come off at junction 36 and I drive through Eskdale. Now the scenes in Eskdale when you're driving through, you see all the Scarfells and real nice scenery on the road, but I just tend to find the last few times I've been down that road I always get stuck behind a tractor or some old deer in Nissan Micra. So I come a different way today. I come a different way today. I drove through, well, on the A roads past Muncaster Castle, I think it is. It's a little bit longer, it's another 5 minutes, but there's no stopping, there's no cattle grids, just a nice A road. and just before you get to Wasdale there's like a mile stretch. So which way do you think's best? Just for future reference, let me know in the comments. I'm just going to have a breather. That there is Windrig and Ilgel Head. I've camped on there. That's Middlefell. In the background's Buck Barrow. I've camped on Middlefell. This is Yew Barrow. Camped on there. I lost a drone there actually. So competition time. If you search just below the summit in this area here and see a black leather bag with a drone in it, it's yours. All I want's a memory card back. No, I'm only joking, but yeah, very disappointed that day. So over there's Pillar, Great Gable. This of course is Lingmell. So speaking of camping, hopefully we'll find some nice little flat spots up here for future camps. We're just approaching the fell wall, so if you were to camp here, not only would you get a crap night's sleep because it's on a hill, but you're technically breaking the rules. It's higher than the fell wall. Yeah, so the weathers give sunny spells and showers. And as you can tell by over there, might be able to get some good photographs today. Light's just absolutely popping through on Pillar, showing everything up. Although that's what's looking a little dull at the moment. Yeah, look at that. So tell me you're in the Lake District without telling me you're in the Lake District. Herdwick sheep everywhere. When I was in Scotland the other week on the road trip, I don't actually think I saw a single one, but I did see a couple of deers, but unfortunately they must have smelt me coming. Just couldn't get near him at all. I got a picture with one with a zoom on, but I tell you, them deers in Scotland, they're like cheetahs with antlers. Off they go. Get a load of this guy. I don't think he's not for moving. It's alright, mate. You just chill. Sorry to disturb your sleep. He's a right character, this one here, look at him. He's not bothered. See you later, pal. We're in a nice big wide open space now, so I was in look at these guys here. Thought they were about to drop a music video. Bar zone. Anyway, I was just about to get the drone up because it's a nice open space, but I thought with all these fellas about, I don't really want to be scaring them, so I'll leave it for now. Might get it up when we get to the top maybe, but look at what do I do here now? I think that one over there saying it's okay, he's friendly, but these are a bit cautious. Yeah, see, I was right, he's friendly. Look at this guy here, check that beard out, he's been to the Turkish barbers. It was forecast 15 to 20 mile an hour wind gusts today and a wind chill of -3. Yeah, -3 in June. It's actually been snowing in Scotland. So I've got my woolly hat, gloves, down jacket. I even packed a pair of shorts just in case the weather was wrong or it was too hot. Running lightweight, so. But yeah, this is great. Right, I've had to stop and get my jacket on. It's bloody hell, the wind's gone freezing. Well, the minute I get my coat and the wind's dropped, but oh, they weren't wrong about that wind chill. June, woolly hat and buff on. What's going on? Middle of the day. Oh yes! See that then? Maverick flying past. It's a good job I didn't have the drone up in it. A few flat spots there for any wild campers watching. The only thing is, you're not going to get sunset or sunrise because you're kind of sandwiched in the valley. I mean, you get that epic view, but it depends what you want. Lingmell, bagged. Great Gable, Styhead Tarn, there's Great End, camp's on there. There's a little tarn just below there. I can't remember what the name is, but a nice camp there. That was in winter. So this is the corridor route. You just make the path out there, and then off up we go to Scafell Pike. I'm going to have a pit stop here. Mars Bar, and I might be going to make myself a brew. Brought a little flask today. I knew it was going to be cold. So yeah, let's have a pit stop. A brew with a view. Bloody hell, a little bit starstruck then. I've just seen a YouTuber, very popular YouTuber, calls himself Black Crag, and he's been hiking the Wainwrights, going through one book at a time, Northern Fells, Southern Fells, Northwest Fells, and he's been publishing all his walks on on YouTube, and they're really good to watch, really well presented and edited. He's got drone footage on there. Yeah, he's over there now, look. Great Gable. So yeah, nice bloke. If you're watching this, nice to meet you. But yeah, check him out. Okay, so that's Lingmell done. Now we're off up to Scafell Pike, England's highest mountain. So I was having a chat with Black Crag, telling him where I'm going, and said to him, we're doing a route today, Lingmell, Scafell Pike, Scafell and Slight Side. So he said to me, oh, which way are you going up Scafell? So I was like, I'm going on Mickledore, I think. He was looking at me confused, saying, well, which way? And anyway, same old me, isn't it? I didn't realise this, but there are 3 ways up, and the path that I'm going actually takes us up Lord's Rake. Now, same old story, mustn't have studied the map intensely enough. He said he wouldn't he said he'd only advise going up Lord's Rake as long as I'm comfortable with a bit of a scramble, and as we all know, I don't mind a bit of a scramble, so I think I'm going to go up that way. He said the alternative route would be to drop left at Broad Stand and up via Fox's Tarn. He said that's the easier way, but I don't really want to come all this way and take the easy way. Where's the fun in that? You know, we'll do the Fox's Tarn when I get into my 50s. You know, something to look forward to then, haven't you? So yeah, we're going up Lord's Rake. Scafell Pike, biggest mountain in England. So today, the 10th of June, at 25 past 12, I'm officially the highest man in England. Coniston over there, Coniston. Water, Head Tarn. I'd like to get the drone up, but to be honest, there's just too many people here, and it's I don't know if you can make it out, but it's pretty windy up here as well, but not to worry. A bite in that wind. Bit of an update. It's took 3 hours to get up here, 3.5 miles, but to be perfectly honest, I think you'd be able to do it faster than that. I've been stopping and talking and filming and everything else. So right, we're off to Scafell now via Lord's Rake, so let's crack on. So we've got Lord's Rake next. Now I have seen this before on other people's YouTube videos, and I think you could safely say it's an adventure in itself. A lot of scrambling, so a bit of hands-on graft. We like a bit of hands-on graft when we're hiking, don't we? So I'm looking forward to it. I knew it was around here somewhere, but for some reason I thought that you could get the tourist path up to Scafell Pike and it veered off there and went straight up. But it wasn't until I met Black Crag there. He told me, well, I showed him my map, and he said, yeah, you're going up it. So I was like, Well, let's crack on with it then. You can see loads of rake there. Looks like fun. If you know, you know. Now then, if you're doing this route and you don't want to attempt Lord's Rake, if you've not heard of Lord's Rake, I'm going to show you what it's like in the next few minutes. But the alternative is to go back down there, and there's a path that brings you back up round. Personally, I don't really fancy going back down to go back up. I think I'll just battle the scree of Lord's Rake. Anyway, you can make your own mind up, can't you, when you see it? Do you ever feel like you're being watched? It's a little bit slippery. Ooh. Surfing. Right, I'm going to put you away. Well, that was easier than I thought. Scree path. Really loose scree. I'm just sliding down it. It's like when you're at the airport. No travelators, and you're just going along it, mind your own business. Right. Start low rakes in a minute. Look at that. You never get bored of these views. Whilst we're out the wind, and I can talk to you a bit better, I'd just like to say thank you very much to all my new subscribers who have subscribed to my channel. When I started this video, I had about 80, and I think most of them were Ford Transit enthusiasts. I've got my dad's Ford Transit video on there, just in case you're wondering what that's about. That's not my van, that's my dad's. Proud to enjoy that. He won't let me drive it. So but now I've got like 165 at the moment, so yeah, I'm really over the moon with that. You know, people must be enjoying what I'm putting out there, finding it useful for themselves, and inspiring you maybe to get out. I don't know, but yeah, so welcome aboard. If you haven't subscribed and this is the first video of mine that you've watched, and you're enjoying it and you've not fallen asleep yet, then please consider liking and subscribing, and there'll be plenty more content like this to be coming in the future. Oh, she is steep, look. I wonder why it's called Lord's Rake. If you know, please let me know in the comments. I can only assume because you praise to the Lord when you get halfway. When you get halfway up, it's not that bad. Lord's Rake. You can always tell when something's going to be a mission because it has the word rake after it. For example, there's Jack's Rake in the Langdales there. That's known to be a challenge. And obviously this is Lord's Rake, so I'm guessing by Jack and Lord this might be a bit tough, but I haven't done it either, to be honest. So anyway, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put this chest pod in my bag because it's got my drone in it, and I don't really want to be dropping on my chest and damaging it. So I'm going to take my jacket off, and then I'm going to have a swig of Lucasade, and then I'm going to get stuck in. Right, let's go. Well, to be honest, you can use it first. Well, initial thoughts. I'm not going to say I'm disappointed, but it's not that bad. What was I saying? I think it's alright when you're by yourself or you have somebody with you. Look at that there, the bat cave. It's just more of a scree battle, a battle against scree. Like every time you take a step, half the path disappears. But anyway, what I'm saying, I think it'd be alright if there's 2 or 3 of you going up. Ooh. But I wouldn't like to be going up behind people. If there's people in front of you, I think I'd be letting them get some distance before I started coming up. Otherwise you might get a bit of a rock on your Swede. Make sure you've always got contact. I'll put it down a minute. There's Scafell Pike up there, where we was. We're nearly there. Yeah, you soon get up it. Well, if you haven't got much experience, I can understand why people say, you know, be cautious. Should I turn left there? Oh. No. Right, let's carry on. I'm not sure I'd want to come up here with my camping gear, to be fair. That would be a battle. I've seen a few lads come up here with their camping gear. Oh, hang on, I spoke too soon. So, what was I saying? We've got there to go yet. I thought this was it. I thought that were right. Oh, let's double check. Yep. Right. So that's phase 1. Time for phase 2. Please take your time. Don't rush it. It's fine. Too hot now, put this jumper on. Oh, look at that. I'm going to have to take this jumper off. Too warm. Right, we're back in action. It's a cold now. It's alright when you're moving, you keep yourself warm, but if you stop, that wind just goes right through you. Anyway, you can see where it gets its reputation from, can't you? I won't like to be doing this in winter. It's all iced up. One slip and it's game over. Oh. Looks like we've got a step. Looks like we've got a phase 3. Ooh. Bit of a pit stop. Listen to how quiet it is. just keeps going up and up and up and up. Hello? Hello? Such a kid, aren't I? Who's there? Who's there? Oh, I'm freezing now. Let's put that jumper back on. Yep, phase 3. Phase 3. Oh, that wind is such a nuisance. It's alright when it goes, but when it's blowing, it just cuts right through you. I feel like I'm at the traffic centre, I keep getting changed. Right, let's see what phase 3 has to offer us. Ooh. I think it's safe to say that this last bit is a lot more scree. There's a lot more scree here, but you've got a nature-made handrail here, so just put yourself up with this. I've seen people walking in the middle, and I think, right, you've got something substantial to hold on to, you've less chance of slipping, haven't you? Ground is going beneath me. Yeah, I feel bad if there's someone behind me now. Right, you jump up, I'll meet you up there. Yeah, if you're going to grab anything, make sure it's not loose. Like I am. Oh, I'm going to put the jumper on now. Yeah, I tell you what, it's not a sniff I come up here with camping gear. No way. Well, it is. I'm enjoying it. You know, it's a challenge, but like I said, there's someone behind me. I'd be worried that they're going to get a rock to the tooth. I think we're nearly there. Yeah, nearly there. Doesn't take it too long, really. I didn't know at the time when we first started that the GoPro got it, so I can get the information off the GoPro. I'll let you know how long it took me. You can kind of gauge it off me then if you're coming up. Sheep fur there. Sheep having a go at it. Sheep shit as well, for God's sake. Oh, there's a sheep crap right here, boys. Put me on. You're joking. Why's there a sheep being down here for a crab? Right, I got a bit of a steep bit here now, so I'm going to want two hands. I'll put you away, I'll put you back up to get to the top. We're there! We've done it! Lowers Rake. Oh, I'll be honest, it was pretty tough going that, to be fair. You can see why it's got a reputation of a good scramble. Now this is only from my experience, but I think that's probably the hardest scramble I've done in the Lake District up to now. I mean, you say striding edge and sharp edge. Striding edge, Helvellyn, and sharp edge Blencathra are pretty what's the word, technical. You have to know, well, you have to watch what you're doing, but that, yeah, I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but I'll do it again, but I won't do it in winter. If there's snow up here, you're going to need crampons and ice axes and all the rest of the caper. I bet it'd be good fun actually in winter, but regarding camping, there's no way I bring a pack up there. Your feet just go from underneath you, like on them cartoons, when, like on Roadrunner, you know, when he's running. That's the only way I can describe it. So anyway, that was Lord's Rake. We are just approaching Scafell. Not Scafell Pike, Scafell. Two separate things, two separate mountains. But the summit's up there. But I just want to check this area here out, because I think we're going to get a banging view of Washwater. And this is what we're here for, isn't it? The banging views. See Lingmell there where we came up this morning. There's a lot of sheep about. Anyway, let's get to the summit. Scafell. So we're just off the summit of Scafell, taking in some of these views. Birdmore Tarn, Ilgill Head, Rake, Water. I think I explained earlier on what the surrounding fells are. I've tried to get the drone up. I've managed to get a few pictures, but I just can't. I can't take any videos in this wind. The poor little thing's, it's all over the place. It's really struggling. I've had the Kestrel out. I've had the anemometer, and it's reading 18 miles an hour, but it was a lot stronger gusts than that earlier when I had the drone up. It just can't fly in it, and I don't want to risk damaging it because it might end up over there and just be an epic having to go and get it, won't it? So we'll have to leave the footage on this video. Is that a good thing? Do people like watching the drone footage? Do people not like it? Let me know in the comments what you think about drones. I know a lot of people don't like it. I've put some shorts on from when I went to Scotland, and a few people have disliked it. I thought, I can safely say on YouTube, I don't think I've ever disliked anything on there. If you don't like it, I just scroll past. But dislike, thanks. So anyway, yeah. Right, we're going to Slight Side now, which is the last wainwright of the day, and then back to the car park. Maybe we'll find a restaurant or a pub somewhere. A pub. Yeah, we'll find a pub. There's one down there called the Wasdale Inn. Go in there, get a drink, get some scran, and then back on the road. So that's the wind speed, gusts of 26.5 miles an hour. Something the drone doesn't really like. Slight Side, bagged. What a view. I'm not sure we'd say it's a spectacular view, but still a pretty good view in itself. See all Crinkle Crags there, Bowfell, Scafell Pike. We have to go back up there to go back to the car. We've been walking for 5 hours, just short of 5 hours and 20 minutes, and done just short of 6.5 miles. So just nice and easy today. It's a beautiful day, it's just that wind. Okay, so I'm going to make myself a brew, and I'm going to have the sandwich that I was supposed to have at dinner time, but I didn't end up having it. And then that's it really. Back up there, back to Scafell, and back down to the car. Okay, so I've had half a brew because the size of my flask doesn't take 2 full cups. Didn't realise that. And I've had my sandwich and a bag of Skittles. So I'm refueled, and oh, I found this jacket in the bottom of my bag. I forgot I had it in there from last time I was out. So it's a windproof jacket this, and I'll tell you what, you put it on and the difference it makes is unbelievable. It's only paper thin. Don't know the science behind it. But anyway, we're going to go back up Scafell now, and we're going to head back to the car park. It'd be such a nice day if it wasn't for that wind. Have I mentioned that? We've just reached the summit of Scafell for the second time today, and we're going to descend back to the car via Rake Head Crag and Green Howe. I didn't really fancy doing Lord's Rake again today, to be honest. or going down there at least. So this is the most direct route back to the National Trust car park at Wasdale Head, and we've got some pretty amazing views to send us on our way home. So as you probably see, the weather's changed. It's very windy and raining. Just goes to show how fast the weather can change in the Lake District, and you need to be prepared for everything. I think the wind's about 25, 30 mile an hour, maybe a little bit more. Jesus Christ! Okay, so it's British summertime. It's the 10th of June. We've got hailstones. I mean, to be fair, it didn't forecast showers, but it didn't forecast hailstone. I couldn't think of a better way to spend my day off, to be honest. Jeez, it's like November. And just like that, it stopped. All my top's nice and dry, but for some reason, I think I was panicking before. I didn't want to get my camera wet. I didn't put my waterproof bottoms on, so my legs are absolutely saturated wet. But fortunately, I brought a pair of shorts in the bag, so if I go to the pub, I'm just going to put my shorts on. Otherwise, if I sit down, you might think I've had an accident. Going on. Oh, it comes back. We're nearly at the car anyway, so it's all good. I've just had a quick look at the time, and it's 6 o'clock. So unfortunately, on this occasion, I think the pub's going to be out. Right guys, we are now back at the National Trust car park at Wasdale Head, where today's video started. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and if you like this video and you're still awake, you haven't fallen asleep, please consider liking and subscribing. I hope you found this video useful. If you're ever doing this route, and you know, you can refer back to this, check the route I went, maybe do it yourself. Back 4 Wainwrights. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. So today's route, we've been walking for 8 hours 13 minutes and just under 10 miles. Not quite sure where OS Maps got just over 8 miles from, but anyway, there we go.